Is there anybody out there who has not received these two items, these two takeaways Joe's giving you for free? The first one says 10 portrait tips from Olympus visionary Joe Edelman, the gentleman right behind me. Some personal tips that he's extending to you. I mean, even the layout of the tip sheet is amazing. And then beyond that, what's in Joe Edelman's bag? If you're sort of eyeing it curiously, saying, I wonder what equipment he's got in there, this is your answer right here. Is there anybody who doesn't have one or both of these? If there is, please raise your hand, and Ashley will make sure you get a copy of each. We'll kick things off, actually, right now. Here you go. All right. Welcome to Olympus, everybody. My name's Andy Sachs. Thank you for joining us today. In a few minutes, Joe Edelman will give an amazing presentation. First, I want to find out a little about you with a quick show of hands. Who is a Vegas local? Raise your hand. All right. Nice to have you here. Who's here from out of town? All right. Wow. All right. On three, yell where you're from. 1, 2, 3.
Ohio.
Didn't catch any one of you. No, I think I heard Ohio somewhere in the back. Who was that? Oh, it was you, sir, right in front. Excellent. Who is new to shooting weddings? Who's new to the industry? Anybody? All right, who's been shooting for 5 years? Hands up. Keep your hands up if you're at 10 years, 20 years. More? All right, how many years, sir? 30 years. Can anybody beat 30 years? Yes, gentlemen. 50 years. You started in the womb, is that the deal? How about you, sir? Just about 50 as well? That is fantastic. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Not at all, Ralph. How many years for you? 60 years. I think this man takes the crown. What do you say? Applauded by your fellow photographers. Not bad. Right. Well, folks, we want to make sure that your next bride and groom love your photos, agree you're worth every penny, and then recommend you to other brides and grooms. And that's why you also want Olympus cameras and accessories. Their mobility, their ruggedness, their quality are all great for weddings. First, let's talk mobility. When your equipment is smaller and lighter, you carry fewer bags, you take better photos, you stay energized longer, and that's why Olympus gear is meant to be mobile. We were among the very first to offer mirrorless cameras way back in 2009. So when you pair our brand new EM1X camera and its mirrorless body with a Telephoto Pro lens, you're carrying 30% less size and weight than similar setups. If you swap in the EMCEE 300mm lens, guess what? Your rig is now 75% smaller and lighter. That is great news for your hands and back and knees and shoulders and basically your whole body, wouldn't you say? What's more, the EM1X has 5-axis image stabilization. It's the most effective in the world. So you get blur-free, high-resolution shots, even handheld, even in low light, even with a super telephoto, even with 4K video. And you can leave your tripods and your other stabilizing gear at home and be even more mobile. That is when photography really becomes fun again. So now you're more mobile, but what if it's raining? Well, to do your job, your equipment has to work in all kinds of weather, right? Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor destination wedding in a Vegas summer heat. None of it should get in your way. And don't worry, because we've got your back. Olympus cameras are rugged enough to work everywhere you do. No rain gear required. All OMD cameras and EMCEE lenses have sealed weatherproof construction. They're splash-proof, dust-proof, freeze-proof, down to 14 degrees. Our Tough series of point-and-shoots, they even work 50 feet underwater without a housing. And you can drop them from 7 feet up without a scratch. So go ahead, shoot that wedding in Antarctica. We can't wait. So you're mobile now and you're rugged, but how's your quality? Glad you asked. You know your lens matters most in image quality, right? And Olympus knows lenses. Our decades of dedication and optical design is why we gave all 24 of our lenses the Japanese name Zuiko. Anyone know what it means? Did I hear it? That's right, light of the gods. Now you'll see that light in your lens's edge-to-edge sharpness at all aperture settings and at its focusing speed. In fact, anybody know how fast you can capture raw image files with the EM1X? How about this? An astonishing 60 frames per second. That's like Autobahn speed. Now you can really take advantage of it with our Pro Capture mode. You press the shutter halfway and it automatically buffers a running series of full-res JPEG or RAW images. You press it all the way and it captures that frame and the last 35 frames all at once. Then you pick the best shot and you watch your bride and groom compliment your amazing sense of timing. Oh, and if you want to shoot still life, wedding cakes, rings, flowers, with so much resolution, you can print them poster-sized, use the new handheld high-res shot mode. It captures 16 consecutive handheld shots in 1 little second and then composites them into one ultra-high-res shot. Guess how many megapixels? Anybody? 50. 50. That's right. You can sell your clients a big frame photo of their favorite still life, blown up big as life. They will hang it with pride, and you know what? Every time they admire it, they'll appreciate you. By the way, now that you're taking these amazing shots out in the elements, you want to protect them, so use the Wi-Fi built into every Olympus camera to upload them to safety in your online storage site, instantly and wirelessly. Then you can enjoy a relaxed, victorious ride home. After the presentation, you can get your hands on all of our OMD pen and tough cameras. You get a feel for them, you play with them, and you imagine how they'd help you create more bookings and more profit. And of course, we are here to answer all your questions. But now, it is time for your next featured photographer. Everybody ready? All right. Joe Edelman is an award-winning photographer and educator based in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Joe is well known for his very popular YouTube channel that aims to teach photographers the hows and whys behind making great photographs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olympus visionary photographer, Joe Edelman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So listen, don't applaud too much just in case it doesn't go well, all right?